Welcome to our new video in TestRail's training series. This time we will show you how to create, manage, and organize your test cases inside of TestRail. Test cases are an essential aspect of product testing. If you like it, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and click the bell. Never forget our upcoming sessions. If you have any questions or hints, please leave a comment. Our QA experts will reply in time or even produce a new video about your topic. The test case describes a single application, functionality, or requirement that testers need to verify. To begin with, let's go to one of our projects and select the Test Cases tab in the menu bar at the top. Many of the teams that use TestRail have hundreds or even thousands of test cases per project, which means that they need a way to group them. TestRail allows the grouping of related cases by giving the option of adding test sections. Here you can see the number of test sections and test cases you have in your current project. It is generally recommended to group test cases by application modules or functional areas. How a team organizes their test cases depends on the actual project and their needs. Please note it is not recommended to group test cases based on product versions or testing types. Grouping test cases by application modules or functional areas works best. As you can see, we have a list of test cases that are grouped into various sections. These are added by clicking the Add Section button. With TestRail, you can also add subsections which can be useful to further organize your test cases within your project. TestRail is a very rich web application, and we've invested a lot of resources to develop an intuitive user interface that helps your team be more productive. For example, TestRail makes it easy to add new sections and reorganize test cases without the need to navigate to different pages. TestRail supports drag and drop on this page, so you can rearrange things easily with your mouse. For instance, you can select a few cases and drag them to the new section of your choosing. Rearranging your sections in the sidebar can also be done in the same way. It is also possible to copy or move cases between projects or suites via the Copy and Move dialog. To do this, click the Copy and Move icon in the toolbar, then select the source project in the drop-down. From there, simply check the boxes of the test cases you'd like to copy or move, then confirm the action with the correct button at the bottom. Please note we recommend copying rather than moving when using this option to prevent accidentally removing tests from active runs in the source project. Now let's have a look at a single test case. A test case has various attributes that describe it in the form of the available fields. The standard fields used in the default test steps template are the following: title to give a clear name and description of the test case section to determine which section within your project the case should be located. Template to determine what field should be present in the test case. Test type to define what manner of test you will be creating. Priority, which is used to determine the importance of the individual test. Estimate to allow you to define a general guideline for how long you think the test should take to execute. And finally, the test steps and expected results. Fields to define the process a tester will need to go through to execute the test and what should occur upon successful test completion. Adding attachments to the case or uploading images and screenshots to the text field is also possible. You can also use rich text formatting within any text fields. This allows you to make words bold, include lists and links, and more. For this, TestRail uses a modified version of the formatting system called Markdown. For example, adding 2 asterisk characters before and after a word would make it bold. You can find out more about how to use TestRail's Markdown options to modify your text according to your preferences and needs by clicking on the question mark icon to view the detailed page in our documentation. Another thing you can do with TestRail is the test case configuration with individual steps. TestRail supports either entering test steps and expected results for test cases via simple text fields, or you can configure TestRail to manage test steps separately in a more structured way. Separate test steps are already configured and available as part of our test case template feature. You can select the test case steps template for your test cases as indicated here. While using the separate steps template, you can define individual steps and expected results for each portion of the test and record results for each step during execution. Now, before ending this video, let's take a quick look at a few other useful pages when viewing your test cases. For starters, you can see all the test runs and results associated with a test case briefly by clicking on the Tests and Results tab. There is also the Defects tab, which allows you to view any issues linked to test results for the test case from an integrated issue tracker. We'll get more into setting up and using defect tracker integrations in another video. Finally, if you are interested in the history of a test case, such as changes that were made to a case and who made those changes, you can click on the History tab on the sidebar and see the full test case history with all revisions. Many teams have test cases they already want to migrate to TestRail when starting to use the tool. To accommodate this, TestRail offers CSV and XML import options. You can find links to more information on how to import your test cases in the description below. Alright, that is all for our test case training video. If you like it, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and click the bell. Never forget our upcoming sessions. If you have any questions or hints, please leave a comment. Our ISTQB, ITK, X-Ray, and TestRail certified QA experts will reply in time. Please also check out our other videos. Happy testing. See you next time.